Hello and welcome to this video in the Chem 103 Basics series. This video is titled How to Get Ready for the First Day of Class. And the purpose of this video is really just to kind of give you some insight about, well, what does a normal class day look like for us? And what are some things that you can do in advance that would really help you to be more successful and be better prepared for class itself? And so I'm going to start here by going into Blackboard. And so here we are on the front page of Blackboard. Now, if you already saw the introductory video, I walked through some of the stuff that was here on Blackboard, especially here in this Start Here area. Um, I'm not going to rehash that material. But I am going to go down to, a lot of this stuff here on the front are things that you're going to need eventually, but not right now. And we want to go to this one here, Unit 1, Basics of Chemistry. This is the first unit that we are going to be doing in class. And what I want to show you is just some of the things that you can actually do. So if I click into this module, it's going to show me that Unit 1 is broken down into um, two subunits. One is chapters 1 and 2. That's what we're going to start with. And the other is chapter 3. And then there's material here for getting ready for exam 1 when that time comes. So we're going to start with chapters 1 and 2. And the reason they're blended together is that if you read through the textbook, chapter 1 is very, very short and really doesn't do a whole lot other than just give you some real simple basic information about what science is and what the scientific method is and how to be successful. So we're going to spend maybe half of a day on that material. The majority of our time in this first chapter block is going to be in chapter 2. But if I click into this folder, I can see that a couple of things open up. First of all, there is a folder here marked notes. And if I click in there, what you'll see is here's the PowerPoint that I will be using on the first day of class that kind of introduces the class and helps get us into the material. Here is the PowerPoint for chapters 1 and 2. And this one right here is hidden right now because we haven't had a class yet. But one of the things that I do is I will annotate on my slide deck, so I'll actually write notes on the slides themselves to help you out. And then I post to those slides after class so that you can access them later. And so that's what this is. And so it's hidden right now because we haven't had class yet. But once we start having classes, this will basically, after the afternoon section ends at 2 o'clock, this will update with the inclusion of that day's notes. Now, one of the things that you can do that can really help you to be successful is if you click on the link here, it'll open up the PowerPoint itself. And so you can see the PowerPoint here that I'm going to be using. And so since there aren't any notes in this one, I wouldn't print it out or anything like that. I would just leave it as it is. Um, but for the chapters 1 and 2, you'll see that in chapters 1 and 2, if we look at the course calendar, we're going to be spending the better part of 2.5+ weeks in chapters 1 and 2. So the PowerPoint here, 69 slides, is long because of that. But what I would do is I would download these. And so that gives me a file that I can open up in PowerPoint. And then from here, you have kind of two options. If you are an absolutely positively, I love to take notes on my computer kind of person, you can just use this and take notes on it. However, I would say that this is not my first recommended action. I would say instead What you're much more likely to do, what you're much more going to have greater success doing, is actually investing in some paper and some writing utensils here and printing these out and writing the notes on the slides themselves. And so for that, you have a couple of options. So if I go to File and Print here, it's going to give me options here. So you do have the option to print the entire slide deck, one slide per page. Um, but as you might expect, at 69 pages for this particular unit, it's going to be a lot of pages. What you can do instead is you can change this. So instead of a print layout here, maybe I want um, something like this, where instead of one per page, now it's two per page. Or maybe I want the three notes on a slide page like this so that I've got what's on the board and then I've got a place to write my notes. I think that works perfectly fine. That would cut this down. So instead of 69 pages, now it's only 23 pages. And you can certainly cut it down from there. For example, you don't need to print out these stoplight questions. They're just markers to let you know roughly where we stop each day. You don't need to print out this copyright slide at the very, very end. So those are some places where you can make some adjustments and cut down the number of pages. Now, if the thought going through your mind is, well, gee, that's a lot of printing. Um, Let me put in an advertising plug for the Learning Lab. In the Learning Lab, so long as you supply the paper, they will supply the print and the ink. Um, so if you go to the computer lab in the Learning Lab, which is in Updike Hall Room 132, you can print all of this stuff out for free if you provide the paper. And that's a good opportunity to get to the Learning Lab and meet the staff there anyway, because they're pretty helpful people and can help you with any classes in this building, not just Chem 103. So college algebra, survey of calculus, whatever, biology, engineering, you name it. They if it's taught in Updike Hall, they can help you in some kind of way. Uh, so that would be my recommendation. My recommendation would be to do some printing and to bring the printed slides with you. Bring a pen or a pencil with you and write on the slides or write on the note pages as we go through things so that instead of spending all of your time writing down what is on this slide, you already have the slide in front of you, and now you can actually just listen to what I say and make small notes about what's not on the page, as opposed to trying to write down everything that is on the page. Because in a lot of places, in addition to writing what's on the slide, I generally don't read what's on the slide. I kind of figure you can do that on your own. What I tell you is stuff that's not on the slide or how to use the information on the slide to do things. And so that's where if you're spending all of your time writing down what's on the slide instead of listening to me talk about how to use the information on the slide, you're kind of putting yourself at a disadvantage right away. So that's one way that you can kind of put yourself in the right direction and try to be successful in the class. Another way, so let's go back to this chapter one folder. In addition to that, what you'll also see is that I have created lecture recordings for most, if not all, of the material that was in the slide deck. So if you happen to miss a class, or what's more common, you want to go back and re-look at something that we did, review what we did. These are links directly to YouTube. That'll take you to our Chem 103 playlist in YouTube, and you can look at those and kind of find what you need, find what you're looking for in terms of the material itself. So those are already in there. The other thing that's in here is here's another link for active. So when it comes time to do your homework assignments, you can go straight into them and see, okay, what's my homework for this first chapter? So um, here's my first homework assignment. My first homework assignment is this. And so I want to go into this assignment and I want to start working on the homework. And here I go. I can do that. So that's definitely one outlet for you. Now, another place that you can go is if you get back into the start here area, there is the link to the textbook here. Another good strategy that you can utilize is going through the process of reading the material before class. So these assignments that I have in here, the due dates on them are actually related to after, kind of like supplements for your post lecture. But you can definitely get into them now, or um, in the moment. And so if I was looking at this as you, what I would see is here's my reading for chapter 1.5. And so I can go through and I can read the material in the textbook. And you'll see that it has questions that you can answer. Now, these aren't recorded for any kind of grade. They're just there to kind of help you along. But you can go through here and you can look and do the work. And so for that particular lecture, that's all that I'm assigning is just, how to succeed in chemistry, kind of what this video is all about. But once I do it, it tells me how I did. It gives me some information for, um, you know, more information about the questions that were asked, and gives me the option to, okay, let me go to the next assignment or let me go to the dashboard here. And so the dashboard here contains all of the assignments that are available. So we already did this one. And so my next task would just be, okay, well, let's go to the next one. So the next one is out of chapter 2, or rather other parts of chapter 1. And so I can read um, through this reading. And you can see one of the reasons I really like this textbook. There's a lot of little pieces of information. So here's a concept video. Here are some questions that go along with the material itself. Here's the next section. Here's a bit on the scientific method. This is a full ebook, so it does have the capability. So you can change the way that it looks. So if you are a high contrast person, you can change the dark mode or light mode. You can change the size of the font. You can even change a few of the font settings themselves. You have a notebook here where let's say that you wanted to make sure that you wanted to understand this particular concept. You have the ability to highlight it or make a note off of it. Or and this is the case in a lot for a lot of the ebooks out there. There's an AI study tool that's embedded in it. Um, so you have the ability to do things like so all I did here was ask it to generate a three-question quiz off of a highlighted passage, and here it did, and gives you feedback. So this is another thing that you can do that would be helpful in terms of preparation. So let's talk specifics. What do you need to do for day one? And the answer to that question is pretty simple. Um, for day one, the easiest thing, the best thing that you can do, get yourself hooked into the textbook, get yourself hooked into active, read through the syllabus, and then just make sure that you have a plan for the rest. We're not going to get very far into chapter one or chapter two on Monday. You can even see in the schedule that I have published, we're really only going to get as far as the how to be successful in chemistry. We're not going to go any further than that. We're not going to have time. But as you're getting ready for Wednesday, make sure that you have a plan for how you're going to take notes. Make sure that you have a plan. Make sure that you have the notes available to you in some kind of capacity so that you're not spending all of your time writing down everything. Because I'll tell you, you're not going to have time to copy down every single thing that's on the slides. If I wanted you to copy down everything that was on the slides, I wouldn't give them to you in advance. I would write them down on the board myself and ask you to copy them. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your mental capacity trying to write things down that are already written when you should be listening for things that are new. So those are kind of the main ideas, the big ideas. Once you get through that kind of stuff, make sure that you're doing your homework assignments, make sure that you're reading through the textbook sections that I've put in there so that if you can read them in advance, that makes it a lot easier for you to answer and ask questions during class. But if you can't read it in advance, definitely read while you are working through your homework assignments in active. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out to me through email or Blackboard Messenger. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day.